What's up, Endurifiers? This is Mario, and I'm back with another episode of Endurify. And right now, it's Friday night at the time of this recording. I was thinking about what I should podcast about today. And what I was doing is I was just kind of getting ready for my long bike ride tomorrow. I'm probably going to go on about a 50-mile bike ride tomorrow. I'm about 4 weeks out now from my half Ironman Des Moines, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. And so tomorrow is going to be a big test for the long bike. This will be my longest bike so far this year, and it'll be one of my first, 50-mile bike rides of the year. I'll do that maybe 2 or 3 times before the race. And a big part of why that's an important workout is because I want to test out my long bike and I want to test out my nutrition on the long bike. So, that's one of the most important things to dial in and make sure that you're feeling good about as you lead up to race day. And as I was thinking about that, I just kept thinking about how important nutrition is for beginners, and how important nutrition is really for everybody, because it was one of the main things that I got completely wrong in one of my first races and in one of my first half Ironman events. So it's something that I want to make sure that people understand. So as I was thinking about that, I saw something on triathlete.com, very credible source, talking about 9 nutrition rules for beginner triathletes. And this is an article that was written by Jenna Shaw. And so again, this is 9 nutrition rules for beginner triathletes. And I learned a little bit from reading through this. So number 1 is to keep a food log for 3 to 5 days, at least twice per year, for a nutrition reality check. And I think this is really interesting because I actually haven't done this for a while, but it's one of those ways where you can actually see what your habits are written down, what those actually look like. And they may clue you in on what you might be missing or what you might be going overboard on. Because if somebody asks you, tell me about your diet, are you a healthy eater? You'd probably say, yeah, I eat healthy, or I get a wide variety of foods. I eat my fruits, my veggies, I drink enough water, etc. But if you actually go through and write down what you're eating for 3 to 5 days, I'm sure you're going to learn something. So this is something that I will likely do pretty soon here. So number 2 is eat carbs every day with most meals, and always before and after workouts. Now, this is something, as somebody like me who freaking loves carbs. I love bread. I love pasta. I love all of the things of an endurance diet. This is definitely something that I'll want to celebrate. So number 2, eat carbs. Number 3, it says, don't forget your fruits and veggies. So clearly you've heard this over and over and over and over again. But sometimes you get busy and produce is the first thing that slips out of your diet. And so what you want to do is you want to eat 2 to 3 fruits and 4 to 6 veggies per day to optimize your weight and nutrient intake. So that is number 3. Number 4, be realistic about weight loss. So, a lot of you, as you're getting closer to race day, you may be losing a little bit of weight, or maybe that's one of the main reasons why you're getting into it, is to move your body, lose weight, and you really just want to be realistic about how much weight you can actually lose. So losing 5 pounds in 5 to 6 weeks is possible, but 10 pounds in 2 weeks is likely not. So when you're looking to shed weight, slow and steady really does win the race, especially when you're eating to support your training, and you really just don't want to be fooled by weight loss ads or supplements, because gimmicks do not work. So number 5, she talks about recover right. And this is where you want to consume 0.5 gram of carbs per pound of body weight and 15 to 20 grams of protein within 30 to 60 minutes after training sessions or races. So that's 15 to 20 grams of protein within 30 to 60 minutes and 0.5 gram of carbs per pound of body weight. So, the combination of carbs and protein, right after your workout is definitely something that's going to help your body recover, help you replenish, and help you, get the necessary refueling that your body needs to recover and to continue training. And so for me, what I do with protein is I use protein supplement. So I'll use Orgain protein. I used to use just gold standard whey protein, but that whey protein has milk in it, and I've cut out dairy from my diet. So that's something that you would just want to consider with whatever works for you with your nutrition. Number 6 is you want to follow the 10% rule. And so the 10% rule, no matter what your nutrition and health goals are, simply put, 10% of your total daily calories can come from splurges, treats, or desserts. So this is good news for somebody like me. I have a massive sweet tooth, and I really do try and limit, the desserts that I have, but I find myself, especially like on the weekends when I have bigger rides or longer runs, I kind of like loosen up a little bit. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm okay if I eat a little bit of ice cream, whatever that is for you, chocolate, whatever. But you want to limit it to about 10%. So again, this is 10% of your total daily calories can come from those splurges, treats, or desserts. So this is actually helpful because, a lot of times people think that they can't eat those at all, but it's not that you can't eat them, it's that you can. It's just you want to keep it to 10%. So the next thing, plan healthy snacks. So 2 minutes per day is enough time to pack 2 nutritious snacks and will save you hundreds of unwanted calories that you'd end up eating if you were not prepared with your own. So this is something that, as I've been thinking about, how can you save time as a triathlete and as somebody who's busy? A lot of people have been recommending meal prep and planning your own snacks. And so this is just something that just keeps coming up. So something that you want to think about. Number 8, we're almost there, people. Number 8 is avoid foods that are high in fat and fiber for both your pre-race dinner and morning of breakfast to keep your gut happy during the race. So, thinking about that, you basically just want to make sure that you're trying something that's tried and true, something that's simple, nothing that's super intense. And you want to try something that your body's going to tolerate well. And then the last one, number 9, eat breakfast 2 to 3 hours before your race to allow ample time to consume adequate calories, and you want to digest those before you start the towing the starting line. So, you don't just want to try something that you can tolerate. You want to do it enough of time in advance to make sure that you're set up for success. So going through those 9, just to recap, number 1 is to keep that food log for 3 to 5 days, at least twice per year, for a nutrition reality check. Number 2, my favorite, eat carbs every day with most meals and before and after workouts. Number 3, don't forget your fruits and veggies. Number 4, be realistic about weight loss. Number 5, you want to make sure you're recovering right. Number 10, you want to follow that 10% rule, which is 10% of your total daily calories can come from splurges, treats, or desserts. And number 7, plan healthy snacks. And then number 8, avoid foods that are high in fat and fiber for both your pre-race dinner and morning of breakfast. And then number 9, eat breakfast 2 to 3 hours before your race. So, just bringing it back to you, as if you're listening to this, you're somebody who is, interested in an endurance event. You're interested in, trying to, become your best. And, I can't stress this enough that nutrition is such a big part of it. So, listening to this podcast, going through these 9 kind of tips when it comes to nutrition, I just want to hear from you, and I want to know which of these 9 is the one that's the most kind of interesting to you, the one that surprised you the most, or the one that you're going to implement. And I want you to text me. So just go ahead and text me 608-770-3437. And I can't wait to hear from you. All right, bye.